Marhaba friends, would you like to convert a MKV file to a MP4 file? It's easy, let me guide you, and for that you will be needing an open source software completely free called FFmpeg and one command in the command line. Without further ado, let's get started. Copy the link given in the description for the FFmpeg builds. This is a static build on Windows. Once you land to this site, you will find this find the UI where it will select the version, the architecture, the linking, and the license based on your machine. You can see there are different other versions, but I would recommend selecting the version that it has selected pre-selected for you. Okay, so let's go down to the architecture where I have a Windows 64-bit machine, so it's selected 64. You can select 32, and I would recommend selecting the static, not the dev, and the shared linking. The license is GPL3 and LGPL. Go with the GPL3 license. On the bottom, there's a to download build button there where the name and the size and the modified date of the FFmpeg build will be there. So download it. I've downloaded it previously. So both of us, all of us are on the same page, and we'll be back when we have downloaded the file. Yes. Now that the file has been downloaded, you will find it's a 70.5 compressed zip folder. So we have to unzip it, select right click, select 7-zip and extract to a different dedicated folder. Okay, once the file has extracted, it'll go in a jiffy. We'll bring it beside the zip folder and open it up. We'll open it up and we'll find 3 folders, 2 files. We don't care about the files. Let's see the presets folder. The presets folder consists of preset files, which we are not interested in right now. The doc folder contains the documentation, HTML and CSS files. What we are interested in right now is the bin folder where it hosts the 3 executables, the FFmpeg, FFplay and FFprobe. So what we need to do, we need to place these executables in a location where a command line can find it. So I'm going to pick my C drive. So I'm going to navigate there and create a new folder dedicated for FFmpeg. So let me create a new folder and I'm going to name it FFmpeg. So look here, so right click, new folder, FFmpeg, where I'm going to place the bin folder containing the 3 executables, the FFmpeg, the FFprobe and the FFplay, if I can remember it correctly. So copy and let's go there and paste it, and bin has the FFplay, FFprobe, FFmpeg. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to add the path of FFmpeg to the system path variable. So right click and copy UNC path. Let's go to this PC, right click, properties, and go to advanced system settings. In that, let's go environment variables, and we see the path variable for the system variables. So we click on edit. No, we click on edit. So we have different paths. You see in my system, I have a path for wget also, where it's linking to my K drive. So let's paste the path there, and we don't need the path till the exe. We just need to the folder above it. So let's go to bin only. Click on OK, and a path will be added. Just let me cross verify. That looks good. Okay, right, let's click on OK. Remember the last backslash. Some people forget that and they have a problem command line recognizing the executable. So let's fire up command line, command prompt as admin, and once the USC goes away, we will type FFmpeg to see if it works. Let's see guys what happens. Yes, it works. So command line was able to find FFmpeg correctly, and you see it's a hyperfast audio and video encoder, and you can read as much as you want, which I'm wary of explaining it to you, so people don't know also. So you read it as much as you want. Okay, so next I have a sample file called bubble turning into ice.mkv. As you can see, it is an MKV file, and trust me, I did not rename it. So I'm going to show it to you by clicking on MediaInfo. This is a piece of software that will give you detailed information about the audio video file that you have, and this is a free software. I'm going to go put the link in the description so you can download it for your use. I just downloaded this software to show you guys that I'm not messing around with you guys. So it's an MK Matroska file version 4. It's an MKV file which has the size, the date, the overall bitrate application, the writing application. It has far more details that an average user like me can understand. And you can see very fine bubble of water turning into ice. So back on the command line, we have to convert that MKV file to an MP4 file, but that MKV file is on my desktop. So I'm going to go there. So how do I go there? So I'm going to cd, go to the root, and my root is /. Once I am there, I can go into cd, users of the system, and I'm one of the users, / say Hikmat Ustad, say H and tab, and then I hit / again, then desktop, and I am in my desktop. Once I hit enter, I hit dir, and you see my MKV file there with the two zipped, one zip and with unzip folder. Okay, so what I'm going to say, I'm going to say FFmpeg, please give me information. So I'm going to say FFmpeg-I, and the input file name is going to my bubble file. So I'm going to hit B and tab, and there it is in strings, in because it has a space in its name. And I'm going to say, okay, the codec that you need to take is for the encoding it to MP4 is just copy over the codec, whichever codec is in the MKV file. And the output file name, I'm going to say B and tab, and I'm going to change it from MKV to MP4. Yes, so the command says FFmpeg, please give me information, convert this MKV file, which is my input file, into an MP4 file, and then just copy over the codecs from the MKV file. That's it. So guys, don't blink, don't blink. Yes, it's done. Yes, that's it. Would you believe it? It's so fast. Yeah, that's the greatness of the command line and FFmpeg. Okay, so let me hit the IR, and we can see our MP4 file. And just to prove it works, I am going to play it in front of you. So let me find it, and there's my MP4 file. You can see MPEG 4 base media. The video is 1920 by 1080 at 29.970 fps. Let's go there. You see 29.970 fps. ABC baseline 4, audio 44.1 kilohertz, 2 channel AAC. Okay, again, see, audio 44.1 kilohertz, 2 channel AAC LC. That's it, great. So let me open it up again in MediaInfo. So I can lie, but MediaInfo would not lie. And you can see, yes, it's actually an MP4 file, and which it has a lot more information that you can read. This is just to prove to you guys that it actually works. And the final moment of truth coming up shortly, I will show you by playing the file. Trust me guys, it'll work. And even, I mean, this, it went really in a jiffy because it's a small file, but I have used it to convert movie files from MKV to MP4 because my TV does not support MKV files. So I just convert it into MP4, and I plug it in. I plug my USB in my TV, and I enjoy the movie rather than on my desktop. I enjoy seeing movies in my TV. So that's it guys. Hopefully you liked what you saw, and if you liked what you saw, please hit like, please share, please subscribe, please, and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I produce more videos like this, tech and gaming. So you'll be notified, so you can enjoy my Hikmat. And yes, if you're churning a large file and if you want to stop it, you can press Q to stop. That's it guys. Thank you so much for your time. Take care.